What's up, geeks and gamers? My name is Drementfh, and welcome to Thorium Gaming, and it's time to play around with some more Blood and Jade. Back in Grand Cathay, and having a grand old time. Now, the Bastion is kind of under threat by forces of chaos, so we're gonna have to deal with that sooner rather than later, I think. But we're also at war with the Ratmen down here in Jingpo. I'm pretty sure that Jingpo and the Village of the Moon are both infested with Ratmen. So what we're going to do is we are going to get Miao Ying a more effective army, and to that end we are going to combine these two units so that they're equal with melee and ranged, you know, for balance reasons.
The dragon-blooded.
Harmony balance reasons, I should say. And we've almost completely finished off the rebel lords of Nanyang. Took my brain a second to catch up there. But let's check out what diplomacy we can do in the short term.
So,
Midland, yeah, you're a safe bet. We can get some money out of that.
Empire's blessing. Yes.
Yes.
More's chosen, the more will decree of mine.
Let's grab a few other little...
You did.
Imric.
It'd be really nice if we could get the Knights of Kalador on our side, because Imric is awesome. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen right now.
Harmony above all.
Of course, we do want the Celestial Loyalists to be on our side here eventually. We're still making good coin, so that's not an issue.
Favored daughter. Storm Dragon.
Alright, so I guess just ending the turn is going to be our go-to for right now. Then we're going to go hunt down some Ratmen. I don't know when the drop is going to start happening here, but the other factions tend to drop off pretty quick. And here comes the war declaration from the Twisted Twin. So them and the USAC are now at war with us. Saw that coming. It still doesn't make it any easier, and we're going to have to fight him for real. Alright, so Pome is under siege. Attack on the Dragon Gate is imminent. And we don't even need to go into a fight for that. Alright, so the Rebel Lords are done.
Child of the Nine.
So ideally we'll get Feng Ma and Miao Ying complete Jade Warrior retinues.
Don't even think about it.
Twisted Twin is going to be so frustrating.
Master of Feng Shui.
Let's get Route Marcher for her. Actually, Wall of Wind and Fire. It's an incredible spell for what we're doing, or how we use it. So, do that. All of these are getting upgraded. We can get our crossbowmen. Alright, so we just gotta keep an eye on what the Twisted Twins are doing up there. With luck, we won't have to face them on their side of the wall, but it could come down to that. Yeah, they've buggered off. I still think that they've got too many hit points. So we can either have -3 leadership permanently and 2,000 gold, or we can take the Selfless Leader and get +3 control to the local province for Feng Ma. We're going to take the Selfless Leader. That's another research. And our caravan made it. Statue of Jar. We're going to have to get rid of that item off of him because we don't want it to corrupt the surrounding territories.
I shall claim it.
Alright, so Miao Ying can get back to Nungao, and we can start getting a few more soldiers in her army.
The defense effort has need. Serve me.
Let's get a couple of Great
Serve the
Cannon
Emperor.
first, and then we can start worrying about her foot troops. We did get Alchemic Mortar, so let's go to Administrative Subsidies.
We must remain superior.
We are still 1 out on that. Do we want to grab No, I think we're just gonna go straight on with it right now, and we'll worry about that later.
Lord of Yin and Yang.
So I'm pretty sure that the Skaven are gonna come in through here if they come after us. We do want to go down and capture that city,
Fly the
however.
Emperor's flag.
So what we're gonna do
Service
is
every
try and
Cathay's
collapse down
duty.
the amount of
I will
peasants we
not
have.
tolerate sloth. Only the worthy may serve.
4 and 5, and that'll take us up to 7 and 5. So if we drop one of those and get a set of Jade Warriors, that'll be 6 and 6.
And harmony.
And Jihi will get better scales and cargo capacity.
Our
That works out for him. Shujuo can go out now. So where is our best option here? Because he has the extended... If we send him to Sylvania, that's 7,000 gold that's coming in. And it's only 1 threat level along there. That's a medium threat. Yeah, we're going to have to take the risk and do that. Send it to the vampires, because that could be big. Now, as far as our leaders go, it's not the one I want. I want Lords and Heroes. Oh, I guess they don't appear in here. If we go to Jihi, get rid of the statue of Jar, because don't want him to be spreading corruption all over the place. And Feng Ma might be able to get an item to help her out.
Descended from celestial glory.
Get the brass cleaver, which will work. And we'll be good there with the sword of striking for Miao Ying.
Natural authority.
And we're just waiting on a few other things. We have the cannons now, which are going to be a big advantage. A pair of them, and then we can go back to getting soldiers. It's all a careful balancing act at the moment. I know, funny, because we're playing a race that's all based around balance and harmony. But, yeah, we just gotta keep it in mind. Especially since there's not a whole lot of, I don't want to say dynamicism within the Cathay ranks, but they have a very small unit roster. And I'm hoping that Creative Assembly kind of takes advantage of the fact that they can pretty much do what they want with it right now. And it'll be fine.
Shaper of the 8 winds.
We'll grab another set of those archers. I don't like using peasants, but we're going to go down here and try to take Jingpo. We're not at war with the Dim Suns yet, but we do have to keep them in mind.
Natural authority.
Alright, Jade
Cathay
Custodians.
extends the hand of welcome. For the dragon.
Ready?
I don't know why, but lately it's been like all of the vampires have been trying to be friends with me. Karaka Zorn is one of the dwarves, and they're at war with the Gold Tooth. Yeah, we can't really risk that right now, because we want Gold Tooth on our side.
Cathay Eternal.
For a while, at least. Now, the Terracotta Graveyard can get upgraded, so we're going to do that, because we have the money for it. And Lee will be getting upgraded shortly, and then we can get Jade Warriors with halberds and the crossbowmen with shields, which will be nice. We can eventually cycle them out of our armies.
The bastion can never be breached.
We just got to keep an eye up here, because the Hung Warband up here might try to attack the Dragon Gate. If they do, we got to go in and help them out. Hopefully nothing goes wrong with our caravan, because that's going to be a ton of cash coming in. Lazargs got destroyed.
I stand apart.
Oh, it's so tempting to go out there and fight them,
Daughter.
but I don't know where the Twisted Twin is right now.
The great enemy must be resisted. When
We're
Miao
gonna have
Ying
to just
asks,
wait.
Answer. None may refuse
Get some more
my
soldiers.
Dragon
Feng Ma
blood
has a
sugar.
fairly decent army built up now. I mean, it is a lot of peasants, but well, we're just gonna have to deal with that. And we are at war with Clan Eshin, as far as I remember. Yes, yes, we are. And we don't want to let them build up like we saw last time. So we're going to start heading down and see what we can do to deal with them. We're going to leave it on the Celestial Lake.
All 8 winds bend to
One
my
more
will.
turn on Nanli. Alright, let it
I
go.
will make my father proud.
Hopefully the Hung either straight up attack the Snake Gates so that we can reclaim it, or they do something else. I'd like to actually own the Snake Gate. It's so close to our capital. Alright, Celestial Cuisine. We fed an ogre man-eater and got some diplomatic relations with an ogre.
The Bastion requires it. To fight for me is
And we're
an
just going to keep
honor.
getting a few more soldiers
The dragon
for Miao
blood.
Ying.
It is my calling.
Head up into the mountains and see. It's got to be a beautiful march for this army. I mean, look at all the sakura trees and just the observatory off in the distance. It's got to be a beautiful march. Alright, so Pome has leveled up. We're going to get upgrading on those things. We do get a marble quarry, which is going to be awesome. Oh,
You know nothing.
Yarrow Blood Axe.
Ready to
Do
defend.
we have the... We're going to have to wait on that. It's going to suck. But we can get our Jade Barracks leveled up. And this would probably... Will it let us? Yes, it will let us come back into balance if we get the tea parlor. That should help. Now, I hope the Turtle Gate can hold out. It's under siege right now. Though, that should let us, in theory, get Miao Ying over there. Because we're just getting troops at the moment. I'm really hoping the Skaven aren't too built up as of yet, because that would be incredibly bad. Okay, so the Turtle Gate's fine. Or got sacked, one of the two. It looks like they held off. Alright, so the dwarves are confederating, and we are in balance now.
Miao Ying. Might of the storm.
So let's see if we can get a fight going with these guys. And we've been doing a lot of auto victories, so we're going to fight this one. Trying to do a little bit more manual fighting instead of relying on the AI to do it for us. So the only thing that's a real challenge here are the Marauder Horsemen. I mean, the guys with spears, the hunters with javelins, a little bit bad, but we can just straight up outshoot them, and we have cannons. So it's not going to be too terrible of a thing. We definitely have the ranged punch to do this. But we're going to set up a couple of cannons and just devastate their ranks as they probably try to filter through the center here. I'm just glad that we still have our sky junk running around, and yeah, our forces are a little depleted overall, but eventually we'll start having the Celestial Dragon Guard. That will definitely be a help overall. Although, it's going to be weird having just Jade Warriors as our in-game infantry.
Balance.
Warrior crossbows.
Grand Cannon.
Alright, so they're probably going to try and filter through the center here.
Celestial faithful.
Jade crosbows.
So let's get set up. Well, our cannons are in a good spot.
Thoughts in harmony.
Let's throw our sky junks up in the air.
Warp stone and steel.
Juzu can go in the center. Miao Ying can go there. because we're just going to transform her into a dragon. Let's try to channel, though. There we go. We got a few more winds of magic.
Follow my commands precisely and without hesitation. Then victory is assured.
There go the cannons. Definitely causing some mayhem.
Shaper of steel.
Depending on where they converge, we might actually be able to get a lot with the Golden Hounds of Gehenna. I wonder why these cannons aren't firing. Oh, never mind, one of them fired.
Sorceress outcast.
That first volley of arrows really did a number on them.
Celestial daughter.
And we might as well use the sacrificial units that aren't actually part of our army.
Defenders of Cafe!
Wow, they're getting decimated right now. I may not even have to use Miao Ying right now. Let's let those last few volleys and our last few cannonballs do their thing. Well, that's one way to do it. We lost 0 people and expended a bunch of ammunition and cut down half of their force, including Lamont. It's a rather French-sounding name for a Kurgan. Huh. I wonder if that'll wipe their army out. If not, we can pull Miao Ying back across the Great Bastion and just do it again if we need to. We didn't lose anyone. Let's gain some unit experience. Alright, so we got a Silk Weaver, which is good because we're suffering attrition now. And we managed to kill an enemy leader. We go to full speed. We can get back inside the Bastion, which helps. And we should be able to get Earthing now.
Dragon-blooded Shogunga.
And Feng Ma can move over here. Not seeing any Skaven, but that doesn't mean they're not there. I mean, Skaven corruption, that's the word I'm looking for, is going up in several places. So odds are there are Skaven there. Alright, so dynastic finishing. Lord Recruit rank goes up, and Lord Recruit rank for Caravan Masters goes up. So might as well do that since we are in balance right now.
Refused.
Still have to figure out an active way to get rid of the Warriors of Chaos just north of us. Might have to specifically build another army of warriors and crossbowmen to go back up Miao Ying to go do that. We'll see how it works out. Build an entirely dedicated force to destroying just forces of chaos.
Yes.
Kislev.
Nothing
Beyond
really
God.
appealing. Talabek land is kind of an idea, but at the same time, it's they're all the way over there. I'd rather be having a lot more to do with the western provinces.
Fire and metal.
For some reason, they keep going down. Who are you at war with right now? You're at war with Goldtooth and the Dissenter Lords of Jinshin. I thought we'd already wiped them out. These are the Dissenter Lords of Jinshin, so we might have to deal with them too. But Feng Ma right now is in the middle of the valley, doing her thing. We might need another Shogun gun. And there's a Clan Eshin army. Just remember, Ratmen, you guys started this war. Of course, we're going into this fight blind, so there's no telling what's awaiting us there. And we're just going to let that happen, because it is. The Kazakh are done. We got a Sword of Striking from the Empress.
The Emperor's chosen daughter.
Alright, Miao Ying, let's just get you to come back into the region around
The
Nangao.
defense effort has need. To
Get some
fight
more
for me
troops.
is an honor.
And this is where it either goes incredibly right or incredibly wrong.
Think the tide again.
What's the battlefield look like here? Okay, it's going to be a plains battle. We can outshoot them, and we do have the spells now, so let's fight them and take it over. I mean, the rats were the ones who started this war, and we want to start getting on their case so they cannot build up a massive force. Skaven, when the computer plays them, or when they're other nations, I should say, you know, stay in the whole idea that we're fighting other rational sentient beings. They tend to get a lot of armies really quickly, and I can never do that with the Skaven. Don't know why. I am a bad rat. It's probably that I played too much of the elves. Used to small elite formations rather than
Thoughts in harmony!
Fight in harmony!
the incredibly expendable ones.
Thoughts in harmony! Peasant archers!
Let's get Feng Ma right up in the center here. Might as well channel magic. Well, that's another increase of the winds of magic for us.
We fight not only for our lives, we fight for our ancestors' honor.
Let's just speed it up while they get in range, because then we're going to use our spells on them. Kind of missed with that one, which is a little unfortunate. Right now, we're kind of relying on our archers to do most of the damage.
Praise the dragon!
Fire in the blood! Shogun Gun Sorcerer! A new path!
Alright, our wall of flame should be up here pretty quick. I cooked off a few rats. Peasants aren't suffering too bad overall. We have Feng Ma down into a place where she can do some damage to these Night Runners. That'd be great. I don't know if we can extend our spell out that far. That's okay, any disruption to the Ratman's forces up front here is a good thing.
Crossbowmen! Marching as one! It is
See if we can turn these crossbows and get them in range of the
never conquered!
Night Runners.
Guided by ancestors! Bringing harmony!
Born of dragons!
Still use our wall of wind and fire. They should have suffered the army loss penalty pretty quickly here, or should be suffering the army loss penalty.
Crossbowmen!
Hordes! Harmony! Yang sends us!
Alright, so that managed to get us our victory here. We're not going to do too much with it. Auto-resolve would have given us a close, but we got a decisive instead. Lost a fair number of peasants, which is unfortunate, but held firm. I don't know if that was their capital or not. Now we can see if they've got other settlements.
They
And
will
we'll
know
occupy it. They have 3 other settlements, so let's try and suss out where they are. Pretty sure the Village of the Moon, the Celestial Monastery, from what we can see, and Jade Wind Mountain? Again, probably. Are we able to get the observatory yet? No, we're not. We can get rid of the tea gardens to put ourselves back into balance. And they have
No,
Chunt coming to fight us.
Never wrong.
Dragon-blooded sugar.
Let's upgrade our wind and fire.
It befits my high station. Service is every
And get some more
Cathayan's duty.
troops. So-
No, need my warp token stash.
Yeah, it depends on if Shife sieges us this turn or not.
Don't cross line.
Druchii already has these maxed out. So let's upgrade his skills too. We could just balance it out here, and we wouldn't have to destroy the other building. It's only 1 point, right? Yeah, let's just do that
The
instead.
dragon
We'll leave
blood.
the growth and construction cost down. Upgrade our iron products. And get Pome going on the rise. Next turn, a lot of things are going to finish off.
The Storm Dragon.
Alright, let's see what everybody tries to do to counter our actions. Now we're about equal with Clan Eshin as far as strength goes, which... unusual, perhaps, but
Through me,
not necessarily
you have the
unwanted.
Celestial Emperor.
Yes, we'll take a defensive alliance with you. Dragon's Crossroad got raised? Alright, so you've got 2 units of gunners, 2 of bows, 4 of Jade Infantry and 1 of Jade Lancers. Let's take the Lost Rangers. Wow, a lot of people got wiped out. And Pome has Nurgle corruption for a little bit.
I stand apart.
Alright, so Miao Ying could go down. Huh, we got the Western Provinces down here. They took Taizu.
Of the Jade Swan gladly risk.
And we don't have enough cash, apparently, to try and get them on our side.
Sigma's will.
You know, let's actually do both of these.
My time is short. I will.
And just make Talbot Land kind of a
I am ready.
extension.
The oath this night.
What?
Not
Yes? Come then. Only
Yeah,
Sigma's
53
on it.
coins is good for military access. We want people that are in the forces of
child
order to
of
like
the
us.
Nine. Gaze upon the glory of the supreme. Long live.
Be on guard.
Okay, we've almost got the Celestial Loyalists completely allied with us, so that's a thing. Who are the Celestial Loyalists at war with right now? North of the border, and the Dim Suns and the Dark Elves. So the Dark Elves only have a few structures. Yeah. Tough call. Are we able to get another... We can get an Astromancer. It's going to put us out of alignment again. Let's take Hen Chen, or Heng Chen,
Astromancer of Grand Cathay.
and we'll get you to go and join up with Miao Ying.
The heavens. Celestial artifacts shall be mine.
And what do we got for Shogungun? Now, the Lore of Yang, they're the ones with the wind. Martial artist that has melee defense. Too Young is going to be our person for this.
Is a privilege. I expect loyalty.
And is going to be
efficiency,
gathering the
and
army that
honor.
is going to be swapped out for
Lord
Feng Ma.
of
Feng Ma is going to be our primary general, but Tu Yong is going to get the peasant army afterwards. So we can do both. And should get the
Serve
relic
and
sword.
honor your ancestors.
Child of the Nine. I concur.
Don't really want to leave the Skaven to build, so we're going to have to attack one of these two. Sanshi. It's right there. Did the Skaven lose a settlement?
Night Lord.
Yes, they did. They only have 3 left now. Wait, who are they at war with? I should stop checking and double checking and triple checking, but they're at war with a lot of Cathay and the Dim Suns. Well, we're gonna try to avoid going to war with the Dim Suns for right now. I mean, we still are deteriorating with them, but it's not here nor there. That should bring us back almost into balance. But if we can crush Eshin's ability to...
Death to all who transgress against
You're
the
gonna
Emperor.
declare war on us, aren't you? So it's really looking like we're gonna have war inside of Cathay rather than outside right now. Did the Western Provinces just betray us? Okay, so Shuoji completed it, and he got the Von Karstein Blade. Wow, that is an amazing weapon, and I think we're going to transfer that over to Feng Ma.
Natural authority.
Yeah, we're definitely transferring the Von Karstein blade over here. Yeah, that's a really, really cool sword.
Wickedness abounds.
Alright, so
Born
let's
to
get Tu
rule.
Yong
I will not tolerate sloth.
getting that up.
My mother would approve.
You know, we can leave Tu Yong to build up and defend the northern part of the
There can be no
border. Miao Ying can start coming in and taking some Dark Elf names. That'll be good.
Windshaper.
And is this going
Wherever
to be...
Cathay needs me.
What we got here? We got Deathmaster Snicked.
Master of Feng Shi. We must become shadow. Fate reveals
So we're just going to go to an ambush right there if we can.
Magistrate stands
So
ready.
Shuji. Yeah, we're gonna get inspired marksmanship because marksmanship. Wow, my ability to stumble over my own words. Alright, so that's done, that's done, that's done. We can start upgrading things here. A little bit of growth. Income, growth, and everything is going great on those fronts. Compass. Oh, caravan, rather. So, Jade has a really solid army. Let's see. Marienburg looks like the best. It's a long trip, and it's got one major ogre camp in the way. But it's going to have to be done. I just got to keep an eye out down here, because the Forces of Chaos have been known to swing around. We're gonna have to let that go for now. I want to know where Snitch goes. Heng Chen is going to try and catch up with Miao Ying. Are we getting ambushed? Yes, we're getting ambushed. So this could be bad. We could lose Feng Ma right here. She has a really cool sword now, too. That's what we were trying to do to you, you little rat man. With any luck, we'll be able to form up well enough. Apparently they have... Village of the Moon. We were close enough to a village to have... We weren't close enough to a village. Doesn't make sense.
Upon our triumph, we shall bask in the dragon's immortal love.
Alright, so they're already casting spells at us, which is not good. Don't really have time to organize. Just gonna have to group up and hope for the best. Oh, this is not good.
Master of the winds, I become death. Overwhelmed.
And one of our peasants is already being routed.
Overwhelmed. Eradicate them. Sound the retreat. Warriors, for the Emperor, harmonious rock.
I don't know if we're going to be able to pull this out. That is the weirdest thing. I thought we were far enough away that they shouldn't be getting reinforcements. full another army, so
Retreat!
getting hit by two.
Retreat! Withdraw! Retreat! Withdraw!
What is killing our leadership so heavily, though?
Sent by dragon!
Like, that was just leadership gone. I mean, he's level 11, but this is not going to end well. We did nothing. What was causing so much fear? Poison wind mortars, maybe? I don't know. It was looking so good as we were going in there.
I must walk away.
They got an ambush on us, but Feng Ma survived, so
Redouble your speeds.
we're gonna pull her out of there
Wherever Cathay needs me.
The storm
and swap in Miao Ying. In fact, that'll let us bring Feng Ma all the way back up to here. Did she lose her sword? She did not lose her sword, which is good.
Natural authority. I expect loyalty, efficiency, and harmony.
Okay, so we didn't lose our channel hero, shall we say.
The Celestial Empire.
But we are
ever
still
improves.
overbalanced there. We're gonna lose a little bit of harmony when Xingpo falls, I think. Because Xingpo is probably going to fall.
No, you failed.
Astromancer of Grand Cathay.
What we may have to do is actually send Feng Ma and Miao Ying back in together. Worry about the Dark Elves and everything else later. Heng Chen is going to have to really bust to keep up. And that's exactly what I expected was going to happen. There is no point in fighting that fight. Are they just going to erase it? Or they're going to... It's their capital, so that's fine.
The City of Smoke is poised.
We don't need another war right now. I thought for sure we had lost our channel hero. It's not going to be good. Alright, so let's get you back into March stance.
A great crusade.
My ancestors require it.
Ready to defend. Move as one.
Celestial ancestors.
Dragon's acolyte. The heavens will provide.
Let our Astromancer catch up.
The council
That is a
is
lot of
disappointed.
slaves.
Not now.
Seriously, I wish I knew it was that was causing all that extra fear. -4 leadership for a hex and an aura. Permanent around Schnicht. Yeah, it's just -4 leadership. It should not be destroying leadership
For
like
to
that.
rule. Service is every Cathayan's duty.
Alright, so that's going to set us up for everything that we got to do. And now there's going to be a Thunderdome over there. And look here, Felheart's coming up, of course. They always get their relic weapons and everything so quickly. And Feng Ma doesn't really get any... I don't think she has any quests that start. Yeah, she doesn't. So, but that's going to do it for this week, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please consider hitting that like button. If you'd like to join up with the 232 and join me in this or other Let's Plays, just hit that subscribe button. And make sure you turn your notifications on so you don't miss when a new video goes out. And remember, guys, life is a game, so play to win. And until next time, take care.